Nothing much. Took it easy. Bit of telly. Oh, it's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
Hi. Good morning, ladies.
Hi. How are you? How's it going?
You want to bring up those buns there? They look really nice.
Yeah. Morning.
Morning.
This year, as well as Belfast and here in Omagh too. But what would you say has been the highlight of this summer?
Without a doubt, Val, it's been a wonderful year for me musically, but the highlight has to be the signing of the Good Friday Agreement. That has to be the highlight for all of us, you know, now that we have the chance.
Come on, you love. It's gone 9. Here. Aidan, hang on. I have to get into town.
Pack it in, you two.
Oh, he's always at it, Dad. Aidan, come on.
And I look back on Good Friday and I remember saying to myself,
What's it to take Dara this afternoon? Give Sharon a wee break now.
It'd be lovely to see wee Dara. What time?
She'll drop him a brown 3 or 4.
Dolly, you all set?
Aye. See you later, up.
Hello. Okay.
Bye.
Chat to you later, Ma.
Have a good day.
Aye, okay.
Come on, son,
Saturday
let's go.
at 1. Oh, no, she's busy with the wedding.
Maybe we could look at your sister's car today.
I think one of the better things to be at.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Daddy.
Stupid car, anyway.
So where he's going later?
Head down to Sally's, maybe. What? Go to the front bar. Good fun? Oh, what? Place is pumping, hey.
Uh-huh.
So where do we start on this thing?
She said she was having trouble with overheating yesterday.
She needs to get a new one.
She doesn't listen to a word you say, though.
No.
Right, I'm away, Mommy.
Okay, look.
Yeah, see you later.
See you later, look.
You know, I was thinking on the way down here today about the history.
No, it's not moving, Dad.
What?
It's not moving.
Here, try this first one.
Oh, that'll do there. It's a bit bigger now. No. No better, so it's not.
There you go.
I'll give us that in there. Where did you get that, Dad?
In the old toolbox.
Here's no. I got it, Dad. There's a wee hole in the pipe here, look. See it there?
Oh, see it, aye.
A wee bit of well and sort that out, sure.
Aye.
Let's get a wee.
Is that Mike?
Oh, we would head into town.
What, now?
No, Scran, I'll tell him to it, sir.
No, you go on ahead, son. I can do this.
Are you sure, Dad?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great, hey. Thanks.
Will you bring up the welding equipment before you go, son?
Yeah.
Good man.
See you later, Dad.
See you later, son.
See you, Michael.
See you, Mike. Oh, Aidan, if you get up to the house, will you bring some milk with you?
I know, bother.
There's also going to be a parade going down through the main town centre, past Market Street and Sudan Avenue. And the weather forecasts are looking great. Actually, all across the province, the weather's looking good.
All right, Mummy.
Okay, Aidan.
I'm just heading up the town to buy some jeans.
Okay, love, see you later.
Good match there.
Oh, Aidan, Kathy's meeting Donna in the salad bowl. If you see her, can you tell her not to forget about the vegetables?
That's Scran. I'll put some milk in the fridge there as well.
Good lad,
All right.
keeping you.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh, Mummy, what size am I?
32. Now, you
Thank
check the label, don't be getting the wrong ones. And Aidan, try them on.
And you'll find it easy enough. It's going to come up.
Any word from John, hey?
No, I haven't heard from him.
Hey, we should call around the nights we did.
His what?
Brandon, sure, he was steaming last night, so he was.
Jesus.
Sure, he's falling all over the place. He was right in front of him. Doing the pogo, can you believe that? It's no wonder he was nicked out.
Been barred from there before, haven't I?
You'll not get back in there in a hurry, I tell you.
Okay. Mongrana, children, stay together in groups, eh? Orange, James, Sean, go together, look after Fernando. Okay, be together. Vamos,
Obi, Oba, cada día te quiero más. Obi, Obi, cada día te quiero más. Obi,
Vamos, Tino, vamos.
cada día te quiero más. Obi, Oba, cada día te quiero más.
Cars on, please.
Keep up, everyone, eh? Come on.
Hello, Ulster Television Newsroom.
Bomb, courthouse, Omagh Main Street, 30 minutes.
I'm sorry, can you speak more slowly? Which Main Street?
Courthouse, Omagh Main Street, explosion in 30 minutes, £500 bomb.
Do you have a code word?
Martha Pope.
Malta?
Martha, M-A-R-T-H-A-P-O-P-E, IRA, Óglaigh na Héireann.
Obi, Obi,
Oh, we don't have a main street. Presumably they mean High Street, but that's down from the courthouse, not up. Is she sure she took down the warning right?
He said on the main street.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what's wrong with me. The brake pads, maybe? Yeah, I think they weren't a bit thin. Yeah. In your dreams, hey. Exactly what you saying. Danielle O'Connor, out of your league is what I'm saying. Oh, right.
Put it here.
How long is this going to be?
Don't know, Mara, we've just had the call.
But I have to get a school uniform today.
Well, I'd try it another day if I was you.
No, you can't get through, thank you. Just move it on down, thanks.
Sorry, there's a bomb warning.
Up the hill?
Yeah, there's a bomb warning up at the courthouse, but you can still shop on Market Street. I'm just stopping the cars and go up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, there's an evacuation here.
The warning said 200 yards up from the courthouse. Just make sure that if you're up...
So it's up from the courthouse, why are you sending us down?
We're clearing up from the courthouse as well. I'm just not prepared to take any risks. Clear everybody down to the bottom of Market Street. Anyone up the top of the hill, make sure that they're left down to the bottom of the street. That's it, down to the bottom of the street.
Now, gentlemen, thank you very much. Bottom of the hill there, please, thank you. And you, sir, madam, thank you very much. Everyone move down to the bottom of the hill. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Sorry, lads, you can't go up there.
We just want to pop round the corner, just to...
No, we need to clear you down to the bottom of the hill.
What's going on?
There's a security alert at the courthouse, so we need to get you to the bottom of
All
the
right.
street. All right?
Okay.
Thanks, lads.
Kathy's in the salad boat. Hey, I was supposed to tell her to get stuff from Mummy. We'll head that way now, sure.
The code word that was used last time in Banbridge was the one that was given this time. Did you understand? Over.
I'm back. You can stop that, Mummy. I'll make some tea. Did you see Aidan? He was looking for you. No, I must have missed him. He left to be home.
Can I just ask you to move down to the bottom of the street, please? Thank you very much.
This way. Thank you. Bottom of the street here, gentlemen. Yeah, thank you. Just going to keep sweating now.
Oh, should be all right, like. No rush, man.
Moving there, walking down to the bottom of the hill.
No, she didn't. We tried to buy you a cup of tea anyway.
We can get it in round Duns, maybe.
No need for alarms. Thank you very much.
She's looking for you.
We have time for a sticky bun. Sticky bun and a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Thanks.
Not that long.
Please hold us! Would somebody please hold us?
been a bomb in town. I came straight over. That Kathy was down there.
Patsy! 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 Have you seen Kathy?
She's here. It's not me, it's Aidan. He's not back yet. Michael, he hasn't rung.
I don't know. If people are injured, he'll be helped.
I know, but he would have phoned us by now.
Look, I'll go and find him. I'll go and find
I'll
him.
go with you, Daddy.
You stay with your mommy. Stay with your mommy. Stay with your mommy.
Michael! No, Mummy, it's all right. Michael, no, Mummy, be grand. Mummy, honestly. Mama's been sick.
Sorted out. Get a move on. We're blocking off John Street. Move it, come on.
Excuse me, can I go in?
No, I'm sorry, sir.
My son, I didn't listen.
We'll pack you in the area, sir.
I know, but Aidan will be helping with the rescue. That'll be the kind of...
Sir, it's only official personnel allowed in.
But he would be official if he was helping. I have to find him and let my wife know he's okay.
You need to get to the hospital, sir. He might be helping there.
All right, some pumps there as a precaution down the right-hand side, please.
Please, make way. Coming through now. Clear.
Excuse me, doctor.
Clear.
Nurse.
I can't.
Nurse.
Sweetheart, we're going to put this dressing on you, okay? It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I can't find my daughters. Jolene and Nicky Marlowe. One was in a check shirt.
She's crashing.
Lorraine Wilson. 15.
Sorry, doctor. I'm looking for my son, Aidan Gallagher.
Aidan Gallagher.
Where would he be?
We don't know all the names yet.
Yeah, she's 36 years of age. She was working in a shop. Geraldine Preston.
Aidan. 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 Excuse me. Mike. Mike. Your mommy and daddy, are they here, son?
I don't know.
Has somebody told them, son?
I don't know.
But don't worry, I'll phone them, okay?
Yeah.
Mike. Have you seen Aidan?
Yeah.
Where?
He was standing beside me.
You mean he was standing beside you when the bomb went off? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
And where's he now? Is he still in town?
That's all I know.
Okay, son, look. I'll phone your mommy and daddy, son, okay? You need to stay awake, son. You need to stay awake for them. That's it. That's it. Nurse, please look after this boy, please. No, he's awake. He's in ward number 2, 3rd floor. No, I'm looking for him now. Well, he must be helping.
Following what the police said were 2 deliberately misleading warnings about the location of the device, shoppers were unwittingly moved out of some stores
Haven't you seen him?
towards
Oh my God!
the bomb. Dozens of women and children were among the injured as the deafening explosion.
People have been killed!
That's it, there are hundreds of people alive. I've seen them myself. I've seen people helping.
Were among those killed, as were a Spanish schoolboy.
No, he would have phoned us by now.
Look, I don't know where he is, okay, but I'll go and find him. Okay?
Daddy, they're telling people not to go to the hospital.
Go to the leisure centre. That's where, if someone's missing, that's where they're telling us to go.
Kathy, don't let your mummy watch the TV, okay?
Kathy, we need to know.
Don't let your mummy watch the TV, Kathy.
Sharon. Here, love. It's okay, darling. It's okay. What? It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Sean McLaughlin. He's 12 years old.
What? I'm looking for my son.
I'm looking for Alan Radford.
This is to work with dissident Republicans opposed to the peace process. Continuity IRA or Real IRA.
I'm looking for my daughter, Lorraine Wilson.
I want to see my wife. Where is she? Excuse me, I want to see my wife. Where is she?
But how many are you missing?
5. We'll look 5.
Okay, come. All right, come with me.
Excuse me. Sorry. Can you help me, please, nurse?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for my son.
Gallagher. He's not in the county or the Belfast list. Not in Derry.
That's 30 miles away. Are you sure he's not there?
No. Nothing as yet, Mr. Gallagher.
What
So
do I
sorry,
do?
you'll just have to wait. Can I help you?
I'm looking for our doctor. He's 8 years old.
Jolene Marlowe, was she on the list?
All right, keep going through.
His name's James Barker. He was on a school trip.
Michael?
Father.
Mike? Stanley? This is Michael Gallagher. He's an old neighbour of mine. This is the Reverend Myers.
Hello, Michael.
We were neighbours up in Sourhill Park.
It's Father Mullen, Stanley McComb. Haven't seen you in ages.
7 years, I can't believe it. It's,
Is Anne with you?
she went to work this morning in the shops. Haven't seen her. So they're talking about here. What about yourself?
Well, I was working with Aidan on the car this morning, and then he went into town to get some jeans.
They are saying it's the Real IRA. I thought this was all supposed to be over now.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can get you, Michael?
No thanks, Father. I just need to be on my own for a wee minute. See you later, Stanley.
We'd ask all the families who still have relatives missing to please be patient. We will bring you further news as soon as we have it.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yeah.
Please come through. Mr. Michael Gallagher.
Mr. Gallagher, come in. Please, please sit down. I'm sure you know that there have been fatalities today. I know this is very painful for you, but what we need, Mr. Gallagher, is for you to tell us of any identifying features of your son.
It.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sweetheart. Oh. Sweetheart.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
There are beautiful flowers on it. I've never seen as many flowers. Maybe such a love.
Thanks, sweetheart. Has anybody seen Patsy?
Always tricking about with cars. Mad about it.
And have you seen Patsy anywhere?
I think she's in the kitchen.
Is she?
She went upstairs.
And the girls?
I think they were here a minute ago. I saw Kathy.
Aye, Sharon was here. She got the gun far. The girl's over there.
Michael! There's a fellow on the phone asking for photographs of you.
No, I can't deal with that at the minute. Tell him to call back later. Is it a journalist?
Aye.
Michael, there's someone here on the phone. Romy wants to speak to you.
Tell her they're in a minute, okay? I just want to find Patsy. Excuse me, can I get by you there, please? Patsy?
She's
Sharon?
And Aunt Rita's gonna come as well. She said Marie's coming. Yeah, she's gonna come for me. She's actually Mummy, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Michael, is there anything I can do to help?
Thanks very much. Just leave us alone for a few minutes. God bless you. Keep in touch. So you all right? You all right? Okay.
I see tomorrow.
See you, darling.
Do you want to take some food with you? No, Mummy, we have plenty. I'm going with her, Daddy. Help with Dara.
You'll be all right?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, we'll be fine. See you, Mummy. Okay. See you, darling. Okay.
You don't. What are you going to do about college?
It's not starting for a few weeks yet.
Well, you don't have to make up your mind yet, do you?
I'll see how I'll go. You'll be all right. What about
Yeah,
you?
we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Now look after yourselves, okay?
Okay. Mind yourself. Bye.
Safe driving.
You
now.
sure you'll be all right?
Yes.
Okay,
Safe
you can
home.
walk now, okay? Come on down.
Patsy, leave that, darling.
It's okay, I'm just going to tidy away a few things,
No,
Michael.
I'll do that. You go on upstairs to bed. I'll be up in 5 minutes, okay? Go on ahead.
Some still critically injured. So far, the tragedy has claimed 31 lives, including those of 2 unborn children. The group responsible for the Omagh bombing, the Real IRA, declared a permanent ceasefire at 2 a.m. this morning, following pressure from the Provisional IRA and the Irish and British governments. Tony Blair said that this didn't alter his determination to catch the bombers.
For our part, we have agreed that the two governments will work together and will do everything that is possible within their power to hunt down those that have been responsible for this outrage.
Police today have...
Hello?
Is that Michael Gallagher?
Yes?
What about this football match?
Football match?
Alex Ferguson. Roy Keane coming to play a benefit match in Omagh. Surely you knew about that.
No, I haven't heard.
Do you know if there have been any charges yet? Have the police told you anything about what they're doing?
No, they haven't. Who is this, by the way?
Lawrence Rush.
Lawrence Rush?
His wife owned the gift shop.
My wife, Libby, owned the gift shop before they blew her up.
Oh, yes, I knew Libby.
The point is, Michael, where's our voice in all this?
I don't know.
I've called a meeting for all the families. The Royal Arms, Tuesday night.
He's organised a meeting, he says.
Maybe we should go, Michael. Just to know what's going on.
What I find disgusting and downright insulting is the fact that they've reopened the street. That's right, Lawrence. They've reopened the street so shortly after the event.
For my daughter, and there was barely room for my family. Politicians in it were Trimble, Hume, the Guinness, for God's sake. I never invited any of them.
I mean, now they're saying we're not entitled to compensation. It's not about the money, mate. I don't care about the money. It's what they're saying. They're saying that he wasn't worth anything.
My daughter has to strip to show her injuries for the compensation board. Show what they did to her. I can't believe people would make a young girl do that.
This Omagh fund, they seem to be saying that, like, it's almost like a Victorian means test. They're giving money out
What I want
on our
to know
incomes.
is what the RUC is doing. Can anyone tell me that?
No, please. What has this got to do with the RUC?
I'll tell you what it's got to do with the RUC.
Go ahead.
38 people have been arrested, and 38 people have been released. That's what it's got to do with the RUC.
Yes, but most of those are south of the border. South of the border, that is the
It's a
guards. That is
disgrace,
not the
an
RUC.
absolute disgrace. Nobody's telling us anything. Nobody's telling us a thing.
I've written to Tony Blair.
It's not worth the paper it's written on.
Well, he is the Prime Minister, for God's sake.
That's the same old story. As long as the bombs stay out of London, they don't give a damn, they don't care. It's always been that way and it always will be.
No, I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry. I can't. Please don't sit there and try and tell me that this is all somehow the fault of the British. When are the Irish actually going to start taking responsibility for what happens in Ireland?
What do you think this is all about?
Money for bombs. Still going on. What's been done about that? Nothing.
This is never good.
We're getting no answers from these people. No answers whatsoever.
The nationalist community. What about the unionist community? If we want peace, we've got to find a peace that works.
Has Paisley ever put a bomb under a car?
He doesn't have to. Every time he opens his mouth, he condemns the peace process.
Not listening. What gives you the right to talk to people like this?
Can I just say something?
Please, can we all stop shouting at each other?
Lawrence, can I say something, Lawrence? Lawrence, can I say something, Lawrence? Lawrence, we're not going to get anywhere if all we do is shout at each other.
Well said, Michael.
No, we're not going to get anywhere. Go on, Mike, go on. I'm not very good at public speaking, Stanley. You can do it. Look, I haven't put on the TV since the day we buried our Aidan. So, I don't know what's happening. But I do know this. There's Catholics in this room, and Protestants, and Presbyterians, and Mormons, Marians here, and some of us believe in God, and now maybe some of us have no God. But I can tell you this. We're not going to get anywhere unless we do it together. That's the truth of the matter.
Here, here.
You're so right.
Data either. Do you actually know what a chairman does?
Hasn't a clue, have you, Michael?
Well, you just tell people when they can talk and when they can't talk. And maybe make a few phone calls every now and then.
Gee, you can't manage to open your mouth at home. How are you going to cope with that lot?
Come on, it's okay for us to laugh. Well, I just think that it'd be good for us to be involved, maybe, you know?
Right,
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Will we get something to eat?
Yeah, where do we go?
Chips.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
chips, Mummy.
Hello? Hello? I wonder, would it be possible to be put through to the person in charge of the inquiry, please? Yes, my name is Michael Gallagher. Is there anybody else in the office that I could speak to? I'm Michael Gallagher. My name is Michael Gallagher. I'm ringing on behalf of the Omagh Self-Help and Support Group. We're the families of the victims of the bomb. Hello. We're the Omagh Support Group. We've a meeting with Chief Superintendent Anderson.
If you just go through that way there, please, sir.
Chief Superintendent Eric Anderson. It's Mr.
Gallagher, Michael Gallagher.
Mr. Gallagher, please do come in.
How are you doing, Stanley? How do you do?
Victor Bob.
Elizabeth Gibson.
Obviously, I'd like to extend my deepest sympathies to you all at this time. Now, please, if there's anything you need, anything at all, I presume you all have your own liaison officers by now. Now, we're still at the very early stages of a painstaking investigation. And as you can imagine, we're facing an enormous task. But my officers are working night and day, you can be assured of that. Now,
excuse me, would it be possible for me to ask a question, please?
Yes, certainly, Mr. Gallagher.
I think what we all want to know here is, when will you be pressing charges against the men who did this?
As I say, we're still at the very early stages of a very difficult inquiry. What I can say is we're making good progress. We're doing everything we can. We're trying to do our best.
Do you know who did it?
Obviously, we're all aware the Real IRA has claimed responsibility.
I mean the actual people. I know the organisation. We're asking if you know their names.
We have an idea of some of them. We're getting into a sensitive area here. Look, I want prosecutions as much as you do. But the problem is evidence. Hard information.
Okay. We received your letter, but to be honest, sympathy is not enough.
It's a great start, great, exactly. Whilst we understand the sensitive nature of the inquiry, things may be sensitive. Yes, but we need to know why there haven't been any charges.
Yes, I have it here.
Yeah, I know, but they can't have arrested them for no reason, can they?
What about the police?
Oh, well, they acknowledge that an explosion did occur and is the subject of an investigation.
We've asked for a full briefing, but so far we're not getting very far. On the arrests, I mean, we already know that they've all been released.
For Jesus' sake.
The churches have been very good, and the local community groups. But it's not great.
Very observant of you, Michael.
Okay, look. We could sue them ourselves. The Real IRA, the 32 County Sovereignty Committee, all of them. They exist, don't they? They have assets, money coming in from America.
But we need evidence.
And we'll get evidence. They did it with O.J. Simpson, okay? Once he was acquitted, her family sued for damages, and they got a verdict. That's the point.
Christ, if every victim of the Troubles started suing a paramilitary group, where would it end?
What I'm saying is, it's possible. Even if they prosecuted one of them, it would be a start. Look, if we did this, there's a chance we could put them out of business for good.
He's got a point. How much would it cost us?
$1 million, $1.5 million.
Oh, when are we going to find that kind of money?
We raise it, Stanley. We open a fund, start an appeal.
Well, that'll take years. Years to even make a start.
Somebody called. Says he knows who they are.
What?
What do you mean?
Michael, what do you mean?
We've got the names.
Who was it? Who was that?
Didn't say who he was. Who'd have thought it, eh? Okay, everybody, we'll be there in about 5 minutes. So we'll go to the front entrance. Let's be sure and keep together and retain our dignity, okay? It'll be okay.
Stay together. Stay together.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
You in the Real IRA?
We're from Omagh.
What do you know about the Omagh bombing?
Murderers!
Colin Murphy.
This is my son, he was murdered by the Real IRA.
Excuse me.
Seamus Daly. Well, Colin Murphy, are those people here tonight? Organisers of the Omagh. Murderers.
How long are you going to protect them? You killed our sister.
Why are you protecting them?
Nobody here to ask these questions. Why did my wife have to die?
My daughter Lorraine was 15 years old.
Geraldine President, murdered by the Real IRA.
Please don't support these people. Please, they killed my son.
Everybody wants us to walk away, you know. Go quietly. So that they can get on with their peace process.
My sister asked organising Orange murder. What are you doing?
Don't give your money to these people. Please don't give your money to these people. They killed my son. Please.
I must look after my wife there. Mr. Gallagher, what are you hoping to achieve here tonight?
Please don't give your money to these people, please.
That's it. I'm sorry, I have to look after my wife here.
I'm all right.
Come on, let's get off the road.
I'm all right.
Come on, sweetheart.
Where's the rest of them?
Stanley wouldn't come on principle. Godfrey and Ann Wilson. We should have spoken to the others at the very least, Lawrence. We didn't handle this right. We're going to upset the whole group.
Are you coming or not?
This way, gentlemen, please.
He's in a room there, and he's going to face me.
Mr. Rush.
That's me.
Jerry Adams.
Michael Gallagher.
Thanks for coming. Shall we sit down? I want to make it clear at the outset that I'm not talking to you as a politician. When I tell you that this bombing was a dreadful and appalling atrocity, and my heart goes out to you all for the terrible loss that you're suffering. Obviously, we in Sinn Féin and the Republican community would like to do everything we possibly can to assist you.
Mr. Adams, what we want to know is who is responsible.
I don't know. I don't know who's responsible any more than you.
What about the Real IRA? Or the 32 counties sovereignty movement? You must know them. Somebody in Sinn Féin must know something.
Look, it's no consolation to you. What we have to do now...
Adams, do you know any of these names? There's 18 men walking free. Liam Campbell, Seamus Daly, Murphy.
I don't know them.
Would you tell us if you did?
Look, I'm here to help, if it's possible. These people are as much our enemies as they are yours.
But you could ask your people to help the police.
Rank and file Republicans are very wary about any cooperation with the RUC.
Well, then ask them to talk to the Garda.
Get the information privately. Give it to me. I'll pass it on.
That would still involve the RUC at prosecution. You'll not accept it.
Look, what we have got to do now is make sure that the peace process keeps moving forward. Put the past behind us. That's the only way we're going to deal with this.
Mr. Adams, my brother was murdered by an IRA gunman in 1984. No witnesses came forward for that either. So they got away. So I agree with you. Let's put the past behind us. That was my brother then. But this is my son now. The war is supposed to be over. You say you want to build a new Northern Ireland. A peaceful Northern Ireland. But how can we build a peaceful Northern Ireland unless you help us to bring his killers to justice?
I understand what you're saying, Mr. Gallagher. And my sympathies are with you. But assisting the RUC is only going to alienate hardliners in our community. The very people we have got to keep on board if we're to keep this thing moving forward. This is the reality we face. We cannot jeopardize the peace process.
Well, now, they were pleased enough to come and be photographed at the funeral, but what are they actually doing now?
I'm sorry, he's busy at the moment. Can I get him to call you back?
No, look, the question to ask the British and Irish governments are these. Number one, how many officers have been assigned to the inquiry? And number two, has a witness protection plan been offered to the general public? Hello, Father, how you doing? And no, this is very important now. The Gardaí haven't even appealed for witnesses on their website. I'm sorry? Yeah, I mean, the one thing that we're not getting here is the one thing that we all want. Those men answering to their crimes in a court of law. That's right. Yeah, but they're just not responding. And you know Victor Barker? He's English. He lost his son. Do you know what he does? He sends letters to the British Prime Minister, Tony Blair. And then he gets these personal replies saying, "Dear Victor, best regards to the family, yours ever, Tony." You know, I know that's great, isn't it? It's lovely. But then he starts to ask questions and he wants meetings and everything like that there, and then he gets a reply from a secretary, and then he gets a reply from an assistant to the secretary, and then it goes to another department. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm sorry, he's busy at the moment. Can I take a message?
Well, when he finally gets so angry, he sends a photograph of his son over to Tony Blair, blown up. It's a terrible, terrible picture. Absolutely. And do you know what they did, John? They lost it. I swear to God, they lost it. I mean, it's any wonder the families are so angry. Is it any wonder? I mean, all we're asking for here is that the governments pay attention to the promises they made. But John, just hang on a second. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Patsy.
That was someone from the BBC.
I know this is difficult.
They're doing a panorama programme and they want to talk to you about it.
I know it's difficult with the phones going off.
And the Belfast Telegraph rang and that interview's at 4 o'clock, okay? 4? It's at 4.
Patsy.
Don't.
Hello. Stanley. Stanley, I'm in the middle of something now. I'll give you a call in 5 minutes, okay?
I can't do this anymore.
But we have to know what happened.
I know what happened. I know what happened. Someone killed Aidan, that's what happened. And I don't care about why. Or what or how. Any of it. All I want to know is that he's at peace. That's it. That's all.
Pansy. We can't stop now. We've only just started. Hello?
Their legacy is carnage. Carnage that was indiscriminate in every way. 29 men, women, children and babies were killed. The bombers were former members of the Provisional IRA who opposed their ceasefire. Liam Campbell lives in a comfortable house just a few yards inside the Irish Republic. According to intelligence sources, he's the so-called officer commanding the Real IRA. There are 2 mobile phones whose records on the day of the bombing are of special interest. One of these 2 phones belonged to this man, Colin Murphy. He said he handed over both his mobile and his foreman's mobile to another builder. That builder was Seamus Daly. We spotted Colin Murphy arriving at this building in Dundalk, which is where we caught up with him. I wonder if you could explain to me why it is that you gave your mobile telephone and the mobile telephone of your foreman to Seamus Daly on the eve of the Omagh bombing.
I didn't give my phone to anybody.
Despite the fact that the police on both sides of the Irish border know the identities of those they believe to have been the bombers, there is no immediate prospect of charges. The absence of prosecutions is an increasing burden for the families of the Omagh bombing.
Hello?
Smoke?
No, I don't. So, can you tell me who you are?
As far as you're concerned, my name's Kevin Fulton.
You said you were in the IRA?
13 years.
So, do you know any of these names?
You're missing McCavitt. Mickey McCavitt. He's the one who organised it. He was the quartermaster. He looked after the weapons and all the explosives. He walked out in the IRA after Adams and McGuinness signed the Good Friday Agreement. He took Campbell and the others with him and set up the Real IRA. They're not the RA. They hate the IRA for selling out, for Good Friday, giving up the armed struggle.
So, why did you ring me?
I tell you, you're not asking the right question.
But what is the right question?
You don't get it, do you? They knew. They knew about the bomb.
How? How did they know?
Because I was working for them all along. The Army, MI5, RUC. I told them myself I was a mole.
I don't understand.
I had a contact in the Real IRA. He told me there was something big on. Something spectacular. So I met my RUC handler and I told him. 2 days later, Omagh.
Surely they would have done something. Why did they not try to stop it?
Did you see any army checkpoints in Omagh that day? Were there any soldiers on the street?
Look, please. Look, we need help. It's very confusing, all this.
I'd be careful with that list.
Accusations by former British spy Kevin Fulton that the intelligence community knew in advance about the Omagh bombing have embarrassed the security services and raised questions about the failure to bring prosecutions. There have been calls for the allegations to be investigated by the police ombudsman.
Stanley, it's me.
It's all over the papers, Michael.
I mean, if this is true.
Well, they're going to have to answer some questions now. They can't ignore this. We should call a meeting.
Okay, well, I'm still away in the south. I've a wee bit more to do. I'll see you later.
Take care, Michael.
I will.
Michael, pleased to meet you. My name is John White.
Mr. White.
Well, I'll leave you to talk for a while.
Okay, thanks, Father.
Come through. Have you heard of the Gardaí's National Surveillance Unit?
No, I haven't.
Well, we're a secret department. We were keeping tabs on the Real IRA for the Irish government. I was working there when the bomb went off. I had a source in the Real IRA, a good one. He got them their cars, stole them, you know. Anyway, we knew that a car with a bomb was going to be driven to the border.
So what happened?
I was told they were going to let it go.
What? Deliberately?
They said they were going to let it go.
Why would they do that?
Protecting the informants. Maybe they thought a big bomb would discredit the Real IRA, get them out of the picture, you know? Maybe they just didn't think it through. No one would get killed. Maybe they just fucked up. 30 years of chasing shadows, the machine gets lazy, you know? Look, Michael, I'm not saying lots of honest people, police didn't try their best. They did. But there won't be any prosecutions. Not for Omagh.
I know. There have to be. We have to keep the pressure on.
Listen, if you ask me, they made a deal. Now put the guns down, declare a ceasefire, and we won't prosecute. You're in the way of the peace process, Michael, and nothing's going to allow to do that.
My God. My God. Kathy, what are you doing home?
Is he out of term?
Oh, yeah, right.
You knew I was coming home. I phoned you.
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry. Where's Molly?
She's upstairs.
Well, she's better off sleeping.
She won't get out of bed. She never goes out.
She has these days, you know.
Who looks after her?
Sharon?
Sharon. Yeah.
Sharon comes over. Look, we're doing okay. Your mommy likes to be on her own, doesn't she?
It's true. It's not true. She's too sad to get up. And you're just as bad. Who's looking after you?
I'm all right.
You look terrible.
Really, I'm fine.
You both look terrible.
Kathy, I've been to a meeting.
You're always at a meeting. Every time I've rung, you're at a meeting. Or on TV.
Please, stop arguing.
What's the use of all this running around? I mean, do you really think they care what you're doing? Do you think they're going to stop the shooting and the bombing just because you gave an interview to the Belfast Telegraph or the BBC? Who are you doing it for?
I'm doing it for Aidan.
Aidan's dead! He's dead. You should be here, Daddy. Looking after us.
White said they were trying to protect their uniform.
I know.
What about us?
Protecting our families.
I can't believe they knew.
Flanagan better have some answers.
Before this, you know, we'll get some answers, hopefully. Chief Constable will see you now.
Morning. Lawrence Rush.
Elizabeth Gibson.
I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to talk to you all today personally and to try to reassure you after some of the things that have been said. I know you'll be concerned about the Fulton case, and so I wanted to brief you myself. Look, it's very difficult. The world of intelligence is murky. And trying to anticipate the intentions of a terrorist organization like the Real IRA is difficult. We need good, reliable information. A good informer is worth his weight in gold, but a bad one is a disaster. And Kevin Fulton was a bad one. He made things up. For money. Trying to tell us what he thought we wanted to hear. So we cut him off. There was nothing else to do.
But he said he knew. He warned you. He knew there was something big on.
Well, I'm sorry, obviously, that he's been given the prominence in the media that he has, but I can assure you that there's nothing in this. Nothing. I've looked into it myself.
Shouldn't there be an independent opinion on this? The police ombudsman, aren't they looking into it?
Well, the ombudsman is there to deal with routine complaints, to give the communities a stake in policing after Good Friday.
Yeah, but what is the point of the ombudsman if it isn't looking into the things that we want investigated?
What we're talking about is intelligence. MI5 Special Branch. It's not the proper area for the ombudsman. It's far too sensitive. Surely you understand that.
Well, what about the Garda surveillance man in Dublin? He's telling the same stories.
Well, obviously I can't speak for the Garda. And Detective Sergeant White is not one of my officers. I think he was suspended. Wasn't he, George? Michael, can I call you Michael? I understand the frustration that you all feel. That we all feel when something like this comes up. I just wish that you had come to me earlier with your concerns. I could have saved you the trouble. Michael, I know you want progress. So do I. We all do.
But you're scaling down the investigation.
Manpower adjustments are always reviewed as any investigation progresses. There's nothing abnormal in that. Do you seriously think that I would do anything to jeopardize the inquiry? You have to trust us. Otherwise, what else is there?
Did Wade not tell you he was in trouble?
I felt I could trust him.
Well, we need to be more careful about who we trust.
Yeah, we should have
Anyway,
checked our
who's to say
facts.
Flanagan's telling us the whole story about
Lawrence.
Fulton?
No, the Chief Constable's lying, is he? Is the Chief Constable, for God's sake?
We set up this organisation to help the police, not put them in the dock.
You tell me what he's done. If it's not true, then where's his answers?
So what are you saying? That he's not doing his best?
No! No, I don't think he is doing his best.
He's trying to catch the man who killed our daughter. He's all we've got.
This whole thing stinks. You think we're being told the whole truth. You're more stupid and naive than I thought.
I won't be a part of this anymore. They come here to support each other, not listen to this.
You wait.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Lawrence.
Don't you start. I'll not stand by and let them get away with it. And if I have to sue the RUC and the British government, I'll do it on my own.
It's not working, is it? None of it. It's been a difficult day. I mean, the whole campaign. What have we achieved?
Michael, we have achieved...
No, I mean, Stanley, what have we actually achieved?
We've started the civil action.
We've started nothing. We just talked about starting it, that's all.
No, Michael, come on, that's not true. I'm going to set up meetings in London next month.
We need £1 million. That's what we need. They're closing down the investigation. They're never going to catch them. Never. They're still shooting and bombing. They're still walking around the place, drinking in bars, having a good life, laughing at us. I mean, there's been over 2,000 unsolved murders since the beginning of the Troubles. Why should we be any different? I mean, maybe they're right. Maybe us pursuing our campaign is destroying the peace process.
Michael, you can't start thinking like that.
Face it, Stanley, we're getting nowhere.
We have supported each other. We've kept each other going. Is that not enough? to be going on with?
Not anymore, Stanley. I'm staying home now. Thought I'd come back, try and work again, you know. We planned it all together, you know. 15 years, then he'd take over, he said. When I got too old to get out of a chair. No, it's okay, it's okay. He wasn't just my son, you know. He was my workmate. Everything. He was everything to me. And when I'm in the house, and the three of you are talking together, still doing all the things you've always done, and I tell myself it's unfair. I tell myself it's not true. Inside, I feel he meant more to me. And I know that's awful. feel like that. Because I know how much you loved him. But I can't feel the way you feel. Only the way I feel. Patsy, I think I'll just go down to the Birches and see what's going on. The ombudsman's given a report today.
Yes, I know. Saw it in the paper?
Well, it won't be long. Just think I should show some solidarity, you know?
All right. See you later.
See you later.
Okay.
Stanley.
Michael. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming here this morning. My name is Sam Pollock. I'm the Chief Executive for the Police Ombudsman's Office in Northern Ireland. I want to tell you what our investigation is actually about. I think you all know about the Sunday People article in which a man calling himself Kevin Fulton claimed that he had told the police about Omagh. We felt it essential to investigate these allegations, not least to show the people in Northern Ireland that we are serious about a new era in policing. I want to introduce you now to the Police Ombudsman, Nuala O'Loan, who will take you further into the presentation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. The Omagh bomb was the most grave and exceptional crime in the history of Northern Ireland, and the failure to bring prosecutions shames us all. I want to start by saying that the people responsible for the Omagh bombing are the terrorists who planned and executed the atrocity. Nothing should ever detract from that unequivocal fact. We have established that Kevin Fulton did pass on information relating to the alleged dissident terrorist activity to his special branch handlers. The Chief Constable has said that Kevin Fulton's evidence was disregarded because it was unreliable. But I have to tell you that when we examined special branch records, we found no formal written record of Kevin Fulton being unreliable in the period up to August 1998. He is graded as a reliable source. I am satisfied that further action should have been taken on that information. It is clear that Special Branch did not pass it on to the Omagh bomb investigation team.
A large crowd gathered at the Silver Birch Hotel in Omagh. The police ombudsman is meeting the Omagh families to discuss her long-awaited report. We'll bring you more news as soon as we have it. 93.1 FM and 792 medium wave.
More worryingly, in the course of our review, it became clear to us that Special Branch were also in receipt of other information which indicated that an attack on Omagh was imminent. Not least, an anonymous call on the 4th of August, warned that an attack would be made on police in Omagh on the 15th of August, 1998. I have to tell you that these warnings were not followed up prior to the bombings. Now, significant evidential opportunities were most certainly lost when Special Branch did not share the intelligence with the senior investigator.
Ease in, girls. I'm on it.
Now, this is only one of a number of concerns we have about the conduct of the inquiry. We found 360 intelligence records which we say could have relevance to the Omagh bombing. Of these documents, only 22% have been made available to the investigation team. The book logging all terrorist warnings at Omagh disappeared without explanation.
Whose fault was that?
We don't have any satisfactory answer to that question. 2 months into the investigation team was reduced by 42%.
Shame! Shame!
Where's your clue?
It's not possible to say what impact action taken as a result might have had, or whether this action would have prevented the Omagh bomb. But it is little wonder that out of this uncertainty, that doubt and mistrust and conspiracy arise. I have concluded with great sadness that the judgment and leadership of the Chief Constable has been seriously flawed. The victims, you, the families, the people of Omagh, as well as the officers of the RUC, have been let down by defective leadership, poor judgment, and a lack of urgency. And as a result, the chances of detaining and convicting the Omagh bombers has been significantly reduced.
The man's a disgrace. He should resign.
Yes, he should resign.
That's the end of it.
Disgrace. Have we not suffered enough?
This has gone far enough.
It's a disgrace. We won't get any justice. Not in this country.
Mr. Gallagher.
Mr. Gallagher.
We need to speak.
How do the families feel, Mr. Gallagher?
Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Anything to say to the Chief Constable?
He's got to resign.
Mr. Wilson.
Michael.
Mr. Skelton, can we have her? We're ready for you down the line.
I'm sorry, I have to get through.
Just a few words, 5 minutes.
Michael, please. Can I get through there, please?
Mr. McCall? Mr. Gallagher.
Parker, how do the families feel after today?
You can.
The girl said I had to.
Mr. Gallagher, how do the families
I wanted to. We lost our sister, Esther Gibson. We have fought this far, and to hear what we have just heard is completely
Michael.
devastating.
You have to say something. Please.
They're waiting for you.
Mr. President.
Come on.
Mr. Wilson.
Okay.
Mr. Wilson Gallagher. Mr. Gallagher, please. Mr. Gallagher.
Mrs. O'Lone is the first person to tell us the full story of the Omagh investigation and why there have been no prosecutions. And we'd like to thank her for that. The day our loved ones lost their lives and our families were torn apart, we were told that everything would be done to bring their killers to justice. To learn today that they have failed us before the bomb, after the bomb, and are still failing us now. To have that knowledge, however distressing, however shocking, means that we can at last move forward. I would like to announce today that we will be pursuing our own legal action against the Real IRA, against those who support and fund it, and those who are responsible for this dreadful atrocity. But more than that, we would like to call into account the security forces and the police and the politicians in London, Belfast and Dublin who have promised us so much but have so far singularly failed to deliver. We speak not just for ourselves. We speak for the victims of the troubles of whatever tradition, and all those victims of terror wherever it happens. We will not go away. We will not be quiet. We will not be forgotten.
We'll go around this way. Okay?
I do not accept either the broad thrust or most of the detail of the Ombudsman's criticisms. And any impartial or objective assessment cannot fail to recognize the high quality of leadership that I have given to the Omagh investigation.
You can have my heart, but it isn't new. It's been used and broken and only comes in blue. It's been down a long road and it got dirty on the way. If I give it to you, will you make it clean? Wash the pain away. You can have my heart if you don't mind.